Once again, Mars is giving us something intriguing to look at. This photo is popping up everywhere and giving the world something to talk and think about that isn't orange. These images originate from the Mars Global Surveyor's Mars Orbiter camera. At 2:13 a.m. on February 1st, Elon Musk responded on X with, quote, "We should send astronauts to Mars to investigate," end quote. So what is going on here? As explained by the community notes on Musk's own website, the image has been altered somewhat from how it was originally captured. However, it does come from a real image taken by the orbiter showing a square-ish feature, and assuming you will fill in the connecting lines in your own head. The whole image itself shows an area about 3 kilometers, 1.9 miles across, according to Arizona State University's Mars Image Explorer. People have, of course, speculated wildly, claiming that nature creates no such structures and that the structure may be a buried ancient alien settlement on the red planet. So here is the image less processed and a little bit less impressive. As exciting as it would be to discover an alien-built structure, what we are likely looking at here are some interesting rocks. Nature, despite claims to the contrary, does throw up some interesting features and structures. Who can forget Saturn's Hexagon feature imaged by Cassini in 2016? There are some theories as to its creation, but the short story is some interesting combination of haze and weather patterns have created the ultra-cool Hexagon. Does anyone remember the doorway photographed on Antarctica in 2016? Perhaps the doorway led to the pyramids, also found on Antarctica. The pyramids are natural mountain-type formations. We sometimes forget that nature and all it encompasses, whether on Earth or in space, can really do some amazing, mind-blowing things, like frost ice swirls. Or less exciting but still fun, on my drive home today I saw trees bending down to share various triangular-shaped ice clumps with the river. And now for an update on the lunar missions in progress. Firefly Aerospace's Blue Ghost successfully landed on the moon on March 2nd. This is the first image captured by Blue Ghost Lunar Lander. Blue Ghost is carrying 10 NASA science and technology instruments, including Lunar Planet Vac. This sample collection technology was developed and tested by Honeybee Robotics, with key tests funded by Planetary Society members and donors. Firefly Aerospace confirmed this week that Lunar Planet Vac has been deployed to begin collecting samples of lunar regolith. If you go to fireflyspace.com, you can get updates, videos, and more. So far, 8 of the 10 lunar objectives have been fulfilled, and Planet Vac has indeed sucked up moon dirt. This photo, provided by NASA, shows the Intuitive Machines Athena lander approaching the surface of the moon on Thursday, March 6, 2025. The private lunar lander is no longer working after landing sideways in a crater near the moon's south pole, and its mission is over. The news came less than 24 hours after the botched landing attempt by Texas-based Intuitive Machines. Launched last week, the lander named Athena missed its mark by more than 800 feet or 250 meters and ended up in a frigid crater, the company said, and it has been declared dead. Athena managed to send back pictures confirming its position and activate a few experiments before going silent. NASA and other customers had packed the lander with tens of millions of dollars worth of experiments, including an ice drill, drone, and a pair of rovers to roam the unexplored terrain ahead of astronauts' planned arrival later this decade. The rovers and other experiments may still be viable when the astronauts do arrive in the South Polar region. Here is one of its last images before its death, a sad goodnight Earth view. And another big oh no. SpaceX's latest Starship to attempt to reach space exploded 9 minutes after its launch this week, leaving a trail of debris in its wake. Airports in Florida were forced to halt flights as the threat from impacts extended south to the Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands. There is a video that some describe as pretty that captured the breakup of the Starship on space.com. But you know, that's life, whether it's on Earth or out in space. Some things turn out to be easy, and some things not so much.